Good evening, Mixed Podcast Army. I'm here without Abs. Just going to plug a few of our sponsors. Situated in the Lower East Side district of New York, the Allen Hotel features some rooms with free Wi-Fi. Just some rooms, not all. Popular points of interest include Bloomingdale's. When you're not in the Allen Hotel, go to Bloomingdale's, Brooklyn Bridge, and the One World Trade Center. Not the two trade centers, they've come down, unfortunately. The One World Trade Center. The property is non-smoking. No durries inside. Make sure, otherwise David Brown might kick you out. When you check in, make sure you let him know that Nathan sent you. Not Abs. We don't know where he is. Abs has gone MIA. But Nathan sent you. He'll look after you. Go in there if you're in New York. Suss it out. It's good value. And it's very good stuff as well.
Hey everybody. Just want to do a quick shout out to my mate Larry Klein Meats, as usual, doing it in my American accent. This episode of the podcast was brought to you by Larry Klein Wholesale Meats, the best meats in all of Florida. You want good quality meats at good quality prices, and you want to be hooked up by some good locals? They're in Deerfield Beach, not too far from Fort Lauderdale. You go there, you talk to Zach, you talk to Debbie, you talk to all the friendly folk at Larry Klein Wholesale Meats, and they'll hook you up. Not only with great service, great product, but a great time. Give them a call.
I've been missing you all week. My only super freak. I've been missing you all week. My only super freak.
Welcome everyone, episode 9 of the podcast. We made it to 9, we're almost at 10. My shoulders are very heavy. Just want to start by firstly saying hashtag pray for Abs. We don't know where he is. He's disappeared. He's gone MIA. We'll be getting a few snippets of his holiday, and to be honest, I'm worried for the kid. So I've had to get my first multi-guests in, which I'll introduce in a second. But I just want to do a hashtag pray for Abs. Hashtag pray for Abs. Everyone get out there, support him. Let's find the kid. We're going to start a cult in today's podcast. We'll get into that later. Not only are we going to go through our cult of Chunder Dragon, which is the greatest cult on the planet, we're also going to go through the Barracuda cult. Now, I want everyone to get behind this, but most importantly, I want everyone to get behind hashtag pray for Abs.
Thanks for tuning in. The best thing is no Abs. I mean, sorry, not the best thing. The saddest thing, no Abs. Abs has gone MIA.
It's better.
Again, I've had to have another SOS, so I've decided to bring in two really good humans. Well, I'd say 1 3/4 humans, because one's got a busted knee at the moment. I've got Paddy Hooper, or Hoops, as he likes to call himself, the captain.
The captain.
How are you, Paddy?
Not bad, mate. Not bad. How you doing?
Good, mate, good. And then I've got Luke, who also calls himself Hoops. Hooper. How are you, James Dean?
Yeah, mate, I'm great.
James.
I'm great.
Yeah, good to see you, James.
James.
Boys, if you want to just talk into the mics,
Yeah.
then we might be good to go. Welcome to the podcast. Thanks for coming on.
That's all right. Good to be here.
Oh, mate, it's always a pleasure. You know I love
Exciting.
family.
How bloody exciting.
Nice sunglasses, champ.
Oh, thanks,
Oh,
And the captain's hat, boys. We've got a couple of shots here to start the show.
yeah.
Should we get into it?
mate. Yeah,
Been a
mate.
rough weekend, hasn't it?
Cheers, lads.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers. They're going. They're getting. They are terrible.
They
Oh, Jesus.
suck.
They're worse this time than the other night.
How can you be drinking coffee, beer, and shot?
Animal, mate. Animal.
Yeah, no, fair
Full
enough.
blown animal.
No, you've convinced me.
You know what I'm like.
Yeah.
All right, boys. I thought what we could do is, seeing as our my lieutenant, my lieutenant.
Yeah.
So we all know I carry the show,
Yeah.
but this lieutenant, who's I still don't know where he is.
Look, I'll tell you now, it doesn't smell as bad. It was smelly the last time I came in here, and now it's beautiful.
Oh, poor Abs. And there's less swear words.
Less
No
swearing.
swearing.
No fucking swearing, guys. All right,
Oh,
let's keep it on the
Fuck's
deal.
sake, stop swearing.
He's got a shit vocabulary.
He does. But what we'll do is, I reckon we could do a bit of a role play here. I think what we could do is, I just picture myself Abs in Europe, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Who wants to play Abs?
I'll go Abs. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go Abs.
You got to put on his accent too.
Yeah.
Boys,
Come on, let's go.
Okay, boys, we're playing the beer pong or what? Let's play, boys.
That's Italian. That's a bit
I'm
Mario.
tired.
And me and Luke will be some chicks. Now, what I think is, I reckon Abs has got one pickup line and one pickup line only, right? And I reckon he's just going
I
to go,
definitely agree with that.
Mixed Business Podcast. Be there or be square. And then the chick's like, you got anything else? You go, Mixed Business Podcast.
Subscribe.
Like, subscribe, rate
Give it a
us.
rate. Give it a rate.
Give us a 5-star.
Inquire, like, follow. You know it. Let's do it. Mixed Business Podcast. So we'll start it off. All right. So we'll be the two chicks and you be Abs.
All right.
You ready? Let's go.
So, where are we, Bart? Set the scene.
Mate, we're in Ibiza.
Ibiza pool party. Ibiza
And we're at a
pool
pool party. So I'm dancing. I'm in my bikini.
Yeah.
With my
oh,
beard.
baby, look at you. Oh, baby. Hey, baby. Oh, look. I don't know if you can see me. I'm a bit short, but come over here, baby.
Have you got any hair?
Oh, look, baby.
You look like you're balding a little bit.
Look at my back, baby. Look at my
Oh,
back.
that's so sexy.
Oh, yeah. Have you heard of the podcast?
Lucy, have you heard of the podcast?
Oh, no, baby. You got to type it in. Mixed Business.
Do I got to type it in?
Got to type it in. Got to type it in.
What's Miss Business Podcast?
Oh, it's a podcast. Basically, I run the show with my my partner, Nathan. We're not gay, but
Are you gay?
no, we're not gay.
Oh, good.
But we like each other a lot.
Sounds a bit gay.
We shower together.
Sounds a bit gay.
Yeah, but
Definitely
baby,
not fingering my asshole.
oh, well, baby, I'll do more.
Can
than
you
finger.
barracuda me, please?
Oh,
Honestly, I can just picture Abs there just running an absolute muck. So I know he's going to be listening.
Yeah.
And I know he's going to absolutely hate that. But just keep, hey,
gonna
Abs,
hate it so bad.
keep your chin up, buddy, and go well, Miho, because I don't think there's a spot for you on this podcast anymore. I think you've been overtaken. We've
like
had a
I
couple
said,
of good
it's
guests.
a better smelling environment,
Mate.
and there's less swearing.
Exactly right. Exactly right. What do you want to go into, boys? Someone's got some stories. We've got James Dean. Do you want to
Jamesy.
shoot James
Jamesy.
Dean?
Go on over there,
What
James.
story am I shooting?
Whatever you want, buddy. What do you got to share for us?
You've done your knee.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You
I've
did
You've
your
done
knee.
his knee.
Knees just
It's a sad moment.
Yeah.
I'm not that sad.
I'm
I'm
I don't
not
care.
I'm not
I've
that
done it
sad
as
either.
well.
I think Mum's more sad than the rest of us.
Yeah, well, that's all right. She
honest.
does care about you.
Yeah, but
What's going on? What's the situation with your knee, mate?
Still don't know for sure. Still waiting. My surgeon never called me on Friday like he was meant to.
I trust that.
Spewing.
Because,
You know how much money they make?
surgeons are really reliable.
How much?
They make like a lot. And I
Okay.
can't give you figures because
Have a
I'll tell you now.
Wait,
it's a lot.
that was great information. There.
Yeah.
I thank you so much for your contribution.
Nah, it's all right. All I know is that he does a lot of operations and they cost a lot of money. So
What's his name?
Just to seem costs
What's his
a
name?
fortune. Just to seem.
His name is
There you go, boys.
Boo Balala.
Average
Great
wage,
bloke, Buck. Great
average taxable
Oh,
income
Jesus.
for a surgeon was $3,500.
No.
No, sorry, $350,383. Up a handy $17,000 on the previous year. Dude, they are making a mozza plus overtime.
It's like $7,000 a week, isn't it?
But having said that, I would much rather them get paid that and do a good job than get paid
100%.
squirrels
Oh yeah, 100%.
and not do a good job.
He does. Well, look, he's done us both, and we've both done our ACL again. So
That's no good.
Maybe
boys.
You
we should-
redid it.
yeah, a couple of years.
I got kicked.
So did I.
Yeah, the first time. The second time.
Second time I got kicked.
You were telling me Bella kicked you, the little dog that you got.
Man, she
kicked you and
just
did your
ran. She was
ACL.
just like,
She
you're
can't
not
even
feeding me
see.
while mum and dad were away.
She can't
She just
see,
kicked me.
let alone kicking.
Bella's the best.
Bella's so
Hit my
old.
knee.
How are you, Bella?
She
The
just
old
sits
Bella
there
shake.
and shakes
Yep.
for 23 hours a day.
And then
The
when no
other
one's home,
hour-
she just barks
She
at
eats.
the farm
Barks
door.
at eating,
And then
yeah.
15 minutes she eats.
Yeah.
If someone remembers to turn. So just letting you guys know what this family has done, the Hooper family, and this is
I'd
ingenious.
like to claim responsibility. I came up with all
I
of it.
can agree with that.
Okay,
I came
what,
up with
Patrick
all
did come up with that idea.
what Paddy's done is just over Bella's bowl. I want you to picture this bowl, right? It's pretty old. Doesn't look like there's much food going in it.
Never. We starve her.
Because there's 5 people in the family, 6 including Bella. They figured and they're always in and out, the whole family. They figured let's get this system going, and it's world class technology these days. You may as well have an iPad above the dog's.
We
bowl,
should.
right?
Electronic scoreboard.
Nah, stuff that.
Almost.
Print
Good
out
old fashioned papers. Also.
2 bits of paper.
Yeah, good
One
one.
says dinner, one says breakfast.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a bit of string and some sticky tape.
Yep.
Sticky tape it on the wall, and every morning when I feed her, I'm going to flip it over to say dinner, so they know she's got to have dinner.
Yeah.
And then in the dinner time, I'm going to flip it over so it says breakfast. Now, the worst thing about that is You're forgetting to turn it over.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah,
we do,
sometimes we do.
Like
yeah.
recently, Mum and Dad have been away, and us boys are pretty lazy, so we don't really flip it that often.
Speaking of us boys,
Yeah.
there's two of you here.
Oh yeah, we got
Look,
let
I'll be
go.
honest, we've lost one.
Well, hang on. There's
We've
Brendan
lost.
2.0.
Yeah, we've got
Yeah.
Brendan 2.0 over there.
Brendan
but
2.0.
Brendan
2.0's
2.0 is here, but we've lost Brendan. Brendan's gone.
Brendan 1.0.
Where is he? Where's Wally?
Where
He's
is
got a chain around his neck. He's got a very tight chain around his neck.
Oh, Luke said it, not me. I'm just
I'm
saying.
letting that one go. I'm done. Hang on a second. Didn't he steal your suit?
I think he has. I think.
Before we go into it, I'll try and stick to stories because we do have a chance to get sidetracked. My dream, right? So I woke up this morning and I've gone, fuck, I've got to write my dream down. Like, it was that good.
It's a bit weird.
I got to write it down. So I've been having fucking crazy dreams.
Do you write down all your dreams?
No, because I forget them. I wake up. You know when you have a really good dream?
Yeah.
You wrote down your one the other day.
Yeah, I did, didn't I? I did. But I've had this dream. I woke up this morning and I'm like, holy shit. Sorry about the burp.
Yeah, you're burping.
Holy shit. And I've gone, it was a mixture of like reality and fantasy.
Yeah.
So there's heaps of German porn in there.
Oh, yeah.
No, there wasn't. So I've woken up and what's happened is me and Abs, we're like living in a small shoebox like this room,
Mm-hmm.
2 beds and our bags underneath.
Yeah.
And what we were doing was we were basically doing what I do for work, my full-time job, and going out and visiting people, but we were in China.
Oh, right.
So what you have to do is you have to say where you've gone and they track where you're going. Now, China's a communist state, right? So they're going to follow everything to a T. I've gone out, me and Abs have gone out, and Abs goes, mate, let's just go out for the day. So we went out for the day and we got caught. So we came back, we were in our room and they go, military guys come in, they go, come with us. Come with us, mate. And I'm like, fuck, what's this? And we walk into a room and there's like the general guy and he's got on, no, I think it was like the president of China.
Yeah.
Right, he's
Some
there.
big boy in China.
Well, whoever he was, right?
Was
and
he big?
No, he's just a typical Asian fella.
Little
Asian.
man.
They all look the same.
Little man?
They all, well,
That's not
they don't all look the same.
Yeah,
but
they're
he
beautiful.
looked, he
They're all
looked
beautiful.
well dressed. And in the corner's like a bloke and his throat's been slit.
Yeah,
He's
right.
gone. He's carked. He's dead.
Right,
Brown bread.
right.
Brown bread. Right?
Yeah, right.
And he goes, mate, you two fuckers, if I catch you guys sneaking off from your target where you're supposed to be during the day, this is how you're going to end up.
Oh, shit.
Because this guy just got caught and I decided to kill him and not you guys. So me and Abs are like, oh, shit. Then it cuts to like we're driving again and Abs goes, mate, let's just go down this dirt road. Again, Abs, standard bloke,
Yeah.
going, not doing work. I'm like, why don't we do work so we don't get our heads cut off?
But it's apps.
We go down this road and then I'm on a dirt road, but it's like I'm playing a PlayStation game because it's like this. It's like left, right, really sharp corners. And then I'm going up, basically up Mount Everest in my car. And I don't think my car's going to make it up there, right? Then what's happened was we've gone up the top, come down. We're going down the hill and somehow my car's flipped.
Oh, God.
And then we end up in like, you know, in Interstellar when he's in the
Don't
Tesseract and
bring
he
up
can't
that
get out.
movie.
But you know when he can't get out of the Tesseract?
And he's banging the wall.
So I'm trying to get out, but every time I'm
Banging
trying
the
to...
bookcase.
Yes, every
Oh,
time I'm
spoiler
banging,
alert.
my hand is getting stuck and crushed by this big thing. And then at the last moment, I can always pull it out. So I did that about 4 or 5 times. Then we end up getting out. We're driving back and the general comes in or the president comes in, right? And he goes, that's it, boys. Pack your bags
He's leaving
and
for
come with
sure.
me, right? We get into this room and it's almost like a surgery room. And we're there. I'm surprised I can remember so much of this story.
I was going to say, like, when I
crazy.
remember dreams, it's like one bit.
But what I did was I told Luke this morning so I'd remember the whole thing. I told him this
I
morning.
have no recollection of you.
No, because you were still pissed.
I was going to say,
was
how
so
much
mad.
are you probably pissed now?
But
Yeah,
seriously.
I'm probably a bit pissed now.
seriously. So then I've walked in and he's gone, you guys are going to embarrass me again? I'm going to embarrass you. So he's got this suit and it's like a fake muscle suit. So it's almost like you put it on, but he goes, I'm going to sew this to your skin. So it's like fake pecs, fake abs,
What's wrong with
fake
that?
biceps.
You
Because you
need
could
it
tell,
as well.
no, because you could
Oh,
tell.
you could tell. You got the pus-
You could tell, right?
Like the-
And we're like, fuck, no. We go back into our room that's like a holding cell, and maybe it's like his daughter or some chick.
there's always a
She
girl.
comes in, right? And she says to Dave, she goes, Nathan, you're coming with me. She takes me away, and I end up at this like rice field picking rice, and she's like hiding me, right? And then the next minute I know, it was actually Matt that was in my dream, your mate Matt, Luke. Matt's come up to me and he's gone, Nathan, I just had to come see you. I had to come see you and see if you're okay. And I go, mate, it's great. But like, it's all good. How's the podcast?
And then he goes, "Oh fuck, Abs, he's shattered without you, mate. Like he's devastated. He's got that fucking suit on.
Just dreaming about the podcast.
He's got that
as well.
suit on,
Yeah.
right? So Ab's walking around with his suit on, full bodysuit, and I'm like, thank fuck I don't have to wear that suit. And I woke up. How crazy is that?
How do you
for a
remember
dream?
so much?
Well, that's what I
Like, that's
my.
my big thing. It's like you have a crazy dream and you sort of like wake up and then it slowly just fades out of your brain.
Yep.
But you wrote it down.
Yeah.
And if you think about it and you talk about it, you remember it.
Yeah.
And I thought about it all day. All day.
Did you tell any customers or what?
No, I was just doing the old
Barracuda.
Kuta. the Spanakuta.
Yeah.
What do you got, Cody? You got a story for us, dude?
I've been listening to these podcasts a fair bit.
Yep.
And you keep bringing up, there's always one story and it's always got the same setting. What do you reckon I'm talking about?
America.
No. It's supermarkets.
Oh, yeah.
You've got your supermarket story every time.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I went to the supermarket this afternoon.
Yep.
And I went there because... Like I
What
said-
supermarket? Do you want to do a plug?
Yeah, we'll go IGA. IGA at Southhurst.
Independent grocers.
Independent grocer. It used to be Franklin's. And I don't know if anyone remembers Franklin's.
Old
Well,
Franklin's.
Good old
days.
Frank's.
Remember Franklin the Turtle?
I don't know
The childhood movie or childhood education thing when I was
How'd
a
that
kid.
go for
No,
you?
we had the giraffe.
Did they educate you?
We had Healthy Harold.
Oh,
You
we
have
had
Healthy Harold.
Healthy Harold was a stunner.
Healthy Harold. I saw the lady one time smoking out the back of her van. And she's teaching us kids not to do healthy. It was ridiculous.
Go for it.
But,
So you're RJ.
I'm at IGA and I noticed Luke the other day bought some beef home, like some diced beef. And it's been sitting in our fridge for bloody how long? Like a week?
Like 5 days.
Yeah, like 5 days. So
Which is fine.
I go, you know what? I'm going to get something for the beef, like a sauce. Like I was like, what could I do? Mongolian. I wanted some Mongolian sauce, like Mongolian lamb, Mongolian beef. I was like, perfect, done. So I get out in my car, obviously, go to IGA, walk in, and then as you walk into IGA, there's aisles down there, and I'm walking towards the aisle that says sauces, and there's a bloke that's about to come from the other direction walking towards that same aisle. And so we both kind of did the courtesy thing where you stop, let him in first, and I stop, let him. So we both did awkward.
What did he look like?
Oh, he's, just a typical dad, short, tucked in shirt, bit of glasses.
Was he what ethnicity?
Oh, I couldn't. Maybe Greek. Maybe.
Yeah.
Kind of looked like Abs if he was 50 years old.
Abs looks 50.
Yeah. So maybe 60, yeah. 60. So then I'm walking down and I was like, no, you go first. So he walks in first. He goes to the right side. I go to the left. I'm looking at all the sauces. And then he does like a full U-turn and he tries to get in front of me.
I ain't having that.
And look, and I was like, oh, sorry, mate, like, you're good? He goes, yeah, I just want this a sauce. I was like, oh, good. So I did the thing and stepped back. As I step back, he does the full 180 again and goes back to where I was. So he's making me move right to left, right to left. I'm thinking, mate, just make your mind up, find your sauce and get out of here.
Did he get your number?
No. So then I wish. This is a good bloke.
It's Abs.
He was nice.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm like, I couldn't find my Mongolian either, right? So I walk up to one of those, the good old people at IGA and ask, do you have any Mongolian sauce? One of them goes, yeah, it's down this aisle. I was like, I've already checked that aisle. They're like, no, come with me. As I go down to the aisle, he goes, yeah, it's just up there. He points to it. Who do you reckon's picking up a Mongolian sauce?
That bloke.
The same bloke. He was confused as well. But I was just like, what a bloke. What a time to be alive. Coincidence.
So he's the same bloke as you. Basically, you said... So I reckon you got stuck in a time warp and you are that bloke.
Don't bring up this time. Mate.
Oh, yeah,
you love
true.
this time.
Oh, mate, I'm a
you love any conspiracy.
aficionado for it, mate.
You love any conspiracy.
We were watching a conspiracy show last night, actually.
Really?
You love a conspiracy.
Mate, the C word. If you bring up the C word around me, I get a bit.
I'm a little fucking...
I get a
I'm
bit flustered.
I got a chub. I got a half chub right now.
What did you watch?
We were watching something about... what was that conspiracy about last night?
I have no recollection of it.
Push your 911. Pass us a beverage.
Peas, dick.
Plus the beverage.
You got 6 in front of you.
You got 6 in front of you, but like.
Do I?
Oh, right behind that laptop.
Sorry, boys.
You really smashed 6.
My bad.
You've got
Can't
these
do
other
anything
ones
for
as well.
yourself.
I haven't
Sorry,
touched
boys.
these other ones. What are these? Indie.
It's my first day, boys. Indy.
all right.
Indy Gold.
Indie
Keep
gold.
going.
But yeah, and then that one beer. Well, he
So to be fair, they were single fin gauge. They were gauge road single fin, which is a summer ale. It was summer.
It was summer.
It was a really good night.
Well, it was at least hot.
And let's be honest, I wasn't doing much work at that time.
Look, you don't work.
You still
Like, let's be honest.
Man, I've worked 7 days this week,
Yeah,
you
7
bastards.
oh, please.
I actually saw you working last night, so I can see you did.
I was hustling last night for about an
Yeah,
hour.
but
He was
the
busy.
Friday-
He was working
The
hard.
Monday to
Working
Friday
hard.
job is just
It's cruise.
cruisy. You love it.
Don't know how I fell into that, actually, which is good.
You're lucky. You're
Thank
lucky.
you.
Anyways, so we're sitting there.
We're sitting there, and to be honest, we're kind of going to have to tell this story, aren't
I
we?
don't know if we can.
I'm going to tell it. Fuck it. I'm going to go. I'm
You
telling
gonna
it.
go for it?
I'm telling it. I'm doing it. We've got her on the podcast next week anyway, and I'm going to bring it up with her.
Right.
Okay, so what happened was, and this is unedited, guys, and I'm a bit nervous telling it.
Oh,
This is a big story
man.
to tell.
It's
This is a big
crazy,
one.
right?
It's good. It's good fun.
Crack a
Well,
story.
it makes me look like a shit cunt, doesn't it?
Nah, not really.
Okay, so
Like it depends.
okay, so what happened was
I think
I
you're
got
good,
home. I think it came out all right.
Yeah.
I got home and I got to your place. We had a couple of beers, and I'm like, my friend Isabella's coming over, right?
We had 2 beers at this point.
Yeah, we had
because
2
I
beers.
didn't want to have many beers.
So then Isabella comes over and
Yeah.
sits on the couch with us, and she's talking to us. All of a sudden, the beers start flowing.
Yeah.
Paddy's had
Beers
about
start-
6. I've had about 6 or 7.
I had 8.
We'd ordered
I leave-
pizza. We'd ordered some pizza.
Yeah, we've got some food in.
Bella's sitting on the couch, shaking.
Shit's freaking
And we're chatting away, and I just remember I'd just broken up with my ex-girlfriend at the time.
Yeah.
We'd split up. And I remember talking to Isabella, and for some reason the link in my mind was the same.
Yeah. Same
So then
person.
I've turned and I've said my ex-girlfriend's name. but then like, and I'm like, oh shit.
I was like, oh shit, but I didn't
And
want
I've turned and looked at Paddy, and me and Paddy are like clones. So literally,
Yeah, I'm Nathan without a beard.
no, well, I reckon we're the same DNA.
Yeah,
Just you're a little bit taller,
a little bit.
and we've got slightly
Yeah.
different.
Some would say
penises.
better looking, but
Yeah, I would. You're a good looking fella.
some would.
And I've turned to Paddy, and I've given him the look. Now, every girl out there would know what the look is. When you look at your friends, your girlfriends, you're like, fucking help me.
Yeah, the fucking help. Like,
Help
yes.
me.
Yes, and it was he was.
Dude,
You were hurting.
My
You were
eyes
hurting.
were saying, do something.
Yeah.
Patrick Hooper.
Yeah.
Like the knight in shining armor he was.
Oh,
He just rolled. We just rolled through it and pretended like I didn't say anything.
never said anything.
And you could see in Isabella's mind that it was ticking over going, did he just call me that?
Yeah.
And then she's like, nah, I couldn't be, because we just rolled through
We
the
just kept
conversation.
chatting as much rubbish as
Kept
we
chatting
did
away.
before.
That was really, really
That was
awkward.
close call. And then I ended up going to bed after about 10 beers,
Yeah.
waking up at 8 o'clock the next morning to go do an exam.
And you did it.
And I passed. It's the DNA.
Dude.
But that was a scary moment.
Dude, that was good help. Thanks for that, brother.
Yeah. What have you got up here?
Elon Musk has, you've heard about his tweets? So you know the
Yeah,
guys
he's
in
been
Thailand.
tweeting heaps. He's
Just
been
a
tweeting
shout out to the Thailand kids. They all got out.
Yeah.
One of the Thailand Navy SEALs died taking oxygen.
Yeah,
so
I saw that.
you know, it's a sad day, and shout out to him. Hopefully he's
Shout
in
out to-
another place.
Look.
Hopefully he's in another place having a good time for his bravery, because he deserves it,
Yes.
and his family. Hope they're doing okay in a big time of need. And the Navy SEAL, the Australian, I think it was the Australian doctor that was staying with them, making sure the kids were all right. Just as he got out of the cave, he was the last one out. His old man passed away. So he saved all the kids, and then his old man passed away. So
Jeez.
you got to salute his bravery, and you got to salute all the people that were involved in that rescue. And
Yeah.
I think that's
Pretty crazy.
very
yeah.
important to say.
They had to dive, 30 meters?
Yeah, so it was a
30
a big dive, 'cause it's through mud and
and
everything.
it was tight as well. They had
Yeah.
to take their oxygen tanks off and swim without it.
It's crazy, man.
12 years old.
Credit to them and the
14,
heroes.
12.
I think
Young
they were
kids,
range.
yeah,
I think
that
they were
range of kids.
range
Um,
ages, but they're young.
And Elon Musk, you heard about what Elon Musk was doing with the
That mini
submarine.
submarine. I
Trying to
saw
make a
something
submarine.
like that, yeah.
And so he's tweeted about it, and he said a few things. And
Did he get the sub? No, he probably didn't. Did
He made it. He sent it there.
They didn't use it?
He sent it, but they didn't use it.
Yeah, right.
so what he's did, this is the tweet that was causing all issues, right? He goes, you know what? Don't bother showing us the video. We'll make one of the mini sub pods going all the way to the cave 5, no problem. Sorry, pedo guy. You really did ask for it. He called him a pedo. So he's called this guy pedo with and he's not a pedo or anything.
Who's he called the pedo?
He's called this guy who's done a tweet. I think he was one of the guys rescuing, right?
Oh, right.
And then he's gone, nonetheless, his actions against me do not justify my actions against him. And for that, apologise to Mr. Unsworth and the companies I represent as a leader. The fault is mine and mine alone. So he was forced to apologise for a tweet that he made about calling him a pedo. Now, there was a tweet back. I just want to find that tweet back.
That's Mr. Musk.
The guy told him to shove his sub up his ass, basically. I'm just trying to find... Is there a false article? Yeah, so Elon Musk, this is what got him into hot water.
Yeah.
After the guy said, shove it up your ass, he goes, this guy's published several false articles about Tesla, including a doozy where she claims Tesla scrapped more batteries and our total S, X, and 3 production numbers, which is physically impossible. I think, no, that's not the tweet. There's a tweet where he says, I want to apologise. Mr. Unsworth claimed that I had sexual antics with the submarine because he said shove it up my ass. So he's put it on Twitter and he's tweeted a fair bit and he's placed it on and said, I've had sexual actions with a submarine. Mate, Elon Musk, to be honest with you, this guy is a time traveller.
Oh, no, she's not.
This guy's a time traveller. Elon Musk from another planet. Just stay out. Let the guys that are the saviors, let these military guys do their job.
So what is Elon Musk? He's a scientist.
Elon Musk is the head. He's the head of what is it? The head of SpaceX and Tesla.
He runs those 2 companies. He runs a few others, I think.
So he's just an investor, or not investor. He's a great businessman. That's what he does.
He's a smart businessman.
Yeah.
Oh, very smart and
genius.
And he's basically he wants SpaceX. He sent the Tesla into space. He sent all that stuff into space.
Yeah.
And you look at all the Tesla cars and what Tesla's doing, batteries and all that stuff with providing renewable energy to everybody when coal's sort of running down and oil's running down. He's providing renewable energy for the world and sustainable energy. He's got some really good visions. But, mate, when there's a crisis,
stay out of it.
You don't need to be here all the time.
Yeah.
You know, having said that, is Elon Musk Iron Man? Is he the modern day Tony Stark?
Oh.
So 2026 World Cup, we're all gone.
2020.
Look,
locked in.
To be honest with you,
chuck me in a suitcase.
You got to think about this, right? Just think about this. I told you about so you're all coming to work with me at Nordies. Shout out everyone. If anyone wants to come see the Hoopers work at Nordies, Big Uncle Nate's got him a role.
Yeah.
There's 4
he hasn't yet, but he's gonna.
I literally got your job today.
We're walking down tonight.
Literally got your job today.
Walking down tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna have an interview tonight.
Yeah, perfect. Tara will sort. Yeah,
she should have interviewed me last night. I was in good form then.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't have really.
So I want you to picture this.
We're going to be like chucking glasses to each other. You're going to be catching behind your head.
Dude.
Then we're going to chuck it back just for fun.
Exactly right, mate. I don't care.
And then we're going to do like dances on
Bar's
the bar.
fun.
We're going to, I've never really worked in like the bars where I've worked in a bar. Worked in event stuff, but I've never really done that stuff.
So it's good insight too, because I went back to the bar. So I ran a club. I worked in pubs, all that kind of stuff. Walking back into the bar after you've had experience is easy. Like, I don't get nervous, nothing like that. I remember the first shift I walked back and I'm like, fuck, what if I fuck up pouring a beer?
Oh,
you pour a beer and you go, it's easy, right?
Yeah.
Most people are too drunk to care.
And then you get under the pump and you just start churning out drinks, which is great. And it's a great place to meet people. The staff are always really good.
Yeah.
It's always a really good environment for young people. Now, I'm just a little bit over the hill. Still in my 20s, so I'm still okay.
Yeah.
Once I get that 30 mark, I don't think I can work in a bar.
You'll have a kid. I mean, do you have a kid?
Probably do.
You already have a kid.
Have you heard my kid story?
Kid story?
Yeah.
I can't
No, you can't
tell that story on it.
Not yet, anyway.
Yeah, we'll wait.
It's early days for that one.
Early days?
I can't really. You know what? I don't have a kid. I'm very, very selective with partners I get with, and I always use protection.
Good man. Unlike Abs, who's probably got every...
Well, I said
Every
abs.
disease.
If you don't catch a disease, don't come back. To be honest,
The guy's got everything.
You go to
Big
Ibiza, you may as well bring something back with you.
We're going to rip on Abs, aren't we?
we already have.
I know, but I feel
What
like
is
we
the
can give him
one thing
more.
that irritates you the most about abs?
Oh, Abs. That he's so short. That's probably it. Because I'm a tall guy.
Dude, And you get a sore neck when you talk to Abs.
I sit down on the couch 95% of the time because I know that's at eye level with Abs. Do you know what the funny thing was? He sent us those videos today.
Yeah.
There was a video where Abs is... He's at one of those Ibiza pool parties.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's got a girl on his shoulders and his mate's got a girl on his shoulders.
That wasn't him.
Was
Yeah,
Abs?
It was his two mates.
Oh, was Abs
No,
drowning?
Abs was one of them.
Oh.
Was Abs
Yeah.
drowning?
No, so this is... I was like, how is Abs standing up in a pool? Look here. That's Abs, isn't it?
No, that's not. Oh, yeah, that is Abs.
Yeah, it's Abs.
He's got that dirty haircut. That's why.
Yeah, so I'm thinking my first... Yeah. Look at him. He's loving life.
Dude, how's he holding them?
He's...
Look at his butt crack. Look at Abs' butt
His
crack.
blood cracks out.
Look at it. Hang on. Can we watch this again? Look
I want to know where
just
he
look
got
at
that
Abs'
haircut.
face here.
Where did he get that haircut?
He got a good one. He got it the day before he went. It's not a bad haircut. He
I actually don't mind the haircut. I think he looks quite...
I'm not
stunning.
mad.
I've never seen him get a proper haircut.
To be honest with you, I'm not mad at what Abs is doing here.
Oh, I'm not
Let's
mad
paint a
either.
picture.
I'm crazy.
He's got
I'm-
two. He's got
She's
He's
very
got a
attractive
10
as
on
well.
him.
Yeah, she's
He's got
very,
a dead set.
very
He's got a
attractive.
dime piece
very
on him.
attractive.
Absolute dime piece. Look at that smile on her.
Yeah, she's
And she's
lovely.
wearing a onesie.
Yeah.
Dude, I love a onesie.
Man, she's like...
She's sexy.
a very good
Well done,
looking girl.
Abs.
Well done, Abs.
Well done,
Yeah.
Abs. But I just want to watch this episode again. When he turns around, can you just look at his
butt
crack?
What's his butt crack?
Just look at his crack. Ready?
I don't know.
Watch.
Look how happy he is. He's
The
like, this
happiest
hurts.
guy ever.
This hurts. Then he turns around. No butt crack. And you go, butt crack.
There's butt crack.
Show us a bit of butt Abs. Turn around.
There it is.
Tuck your
Yes,
tag
the
in,
butt
champ.
crack. So
Tuck your
the most
tag in.
impressive thing I think of that is like, one, how is Abs standing up in a pool? See, most times Abs is he's just too short to stand up in a pool. Then I realise it's probably like...
He's in the
you know,
kiddie pool.
Yeah, he's in the kiddie pool.
That's
He's in the kiddie pool.
That's fair. Look
Yeah,
at
he's
those.
done some... Yeah,
Look at those chicks.
What is it? Oh, this is where he says mixed business
Ready?
or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, there are a bunch of Russians saying mixed business.
Dude, I'll tell you what. The one Abs had on his, like the one, I like the one on the left better. Are you a blonde man or are you brunette?
I don't have a specific...
No preference.
I don't
No,
know.
I don't have as long as
No?
yeah, good looker.
Dude, they are good-looking women there.
They're both
very-
kind of blonde. You
And,
know?
and then you've got Abs.
And then just
And then
Literally, should we
you got
watch it?
something that I would expect from Abs.
Should we watch
Yeah.
it?
Beautiful.
We gotta watch
should we
it.
commentate through it? Like,
Yeah, okay.
what are we seeing?
And here comes.
Yeah,
Let's have a look,
just
mate.
just
It's
watch
just
it. So,
all arts.
so it's just
It's
a
just
4-second
Actually, but
video
to be fair,
of just bum.
that's the blondie.
It's just bum.
The first ass is the blondie.
Yep.
The
How can you
second
tell?
ass is the brunette. I'll
How
show
can
you.
you
Look
tell?
at the skin.
Oh,
The
you,
brunette's more tanned.
yeah,
So
right.
you can
blondie's
tell by
not.
the little bum bag thing.
Exactly right. So
No, so the first one's the brunette.
No. They both had a bum bag, I reckon.
Nah.
Or you
I
reckon the blonde's more tanned?
Oh, they
see
do.
there.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
see
do.
there.
They
Both had
both
a
have
bum
one.
bag, dude. I'm telling you, Abs has the cream of the crop there. Abs has picked well.
He's done well.
Very selective. Knows what he likes. Goes after it.
Yeah,
You know,
he does
Abs?
go after it.
Can't fault him
Abs,
for that.
hats off to you, sir. Well played.
The captain's
Sunny's
hat
off.
is-
Sunny's off.
I don't
Luke's
have a
got,
hat.
and
He's
we're
off.
raising. Let's raise a glass for Abs.
Cheers to Abs.
Cheers to Abs.
Abs.
Cheers to Abs. You know,
Killing it.
should I let everyone know about what we did last weekend?
What happened?
So, as you know, you got your beer pong table back for the... You know, it took me a
Oh
while.
shit! I wanted to touch base on this. This is a really go shit. That's amazing. I'm gonna fucking give you shit right now. You're gonna cop it, brother.
All right,
I
so
can't wait for this.
thanks for the table.
Yeah, no worries.
I just want...
It's just about a week
Oh,
delay.
you can't fuck me up,
That's
mate.
just about a week delay. Just a bit
I just want to say thank you. I just want to say thank you. So
Hey,
basically, last week,
Jesus died for your
that
tins,
was
brother.
about, Jesus did die for my tins,
He did.
and they were good tins.
He did, brother. He
Super
did.
dries, good. Anyways, last week I hosted an event at my house. Shout out to Pip and Mark for if they didn't.
No, don't worry about him.
That'll be all right.
It's your house.
We're outside, anyways. Clean up, pretty good.
A little bit loud.
Little bit loud. Oh,
It's all good.
Just a wee
anyways,
bit.
and we had a beer pong competition. Basically, we call it beer pong championships. It was the inaugural because it was the first. And
Is it the only?
The inaugural means first of
No, but is it going to be the only
Nah, apparently there's one coming up.
at your house?
No, not mine. We've got a 28-day notice for noise complaint. If we get another...
No, we don't get to
Yes.
You're an idiot. No,
I already
I'll
spoke
explain
to him.
after because you were too drunk to
Okay.
understand what they were saying.
You should.
I was sober,
Yeah,
I
go,
don't drink.
go.
And yeah, so Abs... I invited yourself. I invited Abs. I invited Luke. I didn't invite Brendan because I didn't know where he was. So
Honestly, can we just stop with it? Where is Brendan?
he's...
I don't know. We've got to ask
Is he-
Danielle. Does anyone have Danielle's number?
I'm staying out of that. Looks the hard hitter right now. Alrighty. Okay, so back
So
to
Daniel's number to find out.
My mates are all 19, 20 years old.
Yeah.
Abs is a grown 29-year-old man. Talks himself up before he gets... How old is he?
46-year-old man.
Talks himself up. Anyways, you couldn't make it, so Luke and
Well,
Abs...
I was late scratching. I had a sore elbow.
Yeah.
I had tennis elbow. Couldn't make it. Sorry.
Tennis
Which
elbow.
you
You're rubbing
I'm
your shoulder.
always
That's
at those
okay.
events.
Yeah. So we've decided Abs would like go with Luke, whatever, and
If me and Abs didn't leave, we would have won that.
Okay, so you said if I was seating anyone, I wouldn't expect. To be honest, we're like the elite beer pong group that we're playing. I don't give a shit about your mate. Your mate. What's your mate's name?
I'll call him out.
What's
over
your
here.
mate's name?
Elijah and Matt. We'll call them both.
6 cups.
No,
Like,
it's just
sound like there were too many rules, too many voices. You know what I mean? I would have done flip cup with the teams, $10 buy-in each. So you had a $20 buy-in, yeah?
$10.
$10. I would have gone, all right, it's $10 buy-in for flip cup. We're going to split it into halves. The team wins, so people have a chance to make $10.
Yeah.
Right? Then it's a $10 buy-in for beer pong or whatever.
make it like a
or
separate
whatever.
event.
So then you make it a separate event.
Yeah, I get it.
Then you play 6 cups. And also what I would have done to keep engagement, this is a big word, engagement. Look at that for an old guy.
Such an old man.
Is I would have had this
Brendan's
is how
probably
you
getting
get
engaged.
blokes involved, right?
Yeah, right.
You offer them an MVP of the tournament. Now everyone plays the group games, right?
Yeah.
Or you play an elimination game, whatever you want to play.
Yeah.
But if you have an MVP of the league, everyone votes at the end. So you could get knocked out and still have played the best game. Everyone sees you. You get your money back as MVP.
So then those bottom teams still fighting.
Yeah, exactly right. So even if you're last and you play a perfect
Let's say you
game,
have let's say you knock 10 cups down.
MVP.
I like it.
You got to
I like
keep
that
people
idea.
involved and
Yeah.
engaged.
Yeah.
But the team that made the final came 3rd seed in their group.
Because we
Well, hey,
it was about, it
but
was
you
about
know what? If my arm was an apple, it'd be a
me and
different
Abs
story.
won our semi. We won our semi, and then against Pat and his mate. So we were straight through to the final 4.
Yep.
And then we were waiting so long, Abs got tired, old man problems, and he had to go home.
Do you think Abs is incontinent?
No.
Do you think Abs has AIDS?
Yes.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yes.
No, I don't think Abs has AIDS.
No, but he's got something close to it.
I really hope his parents aren't listening to this one. Hey, come on.
Sorry about
Hey,
that.
Faye.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys.
It's all humour.
It's all-
But he does have AIDS.
Look, beer pong's a great game.
Look, all I want to say is I've bred. I feel like I'm like.
Should have been a 6 cup.
So if this is a USC analogy, I feel like I'm the Hoist Gracie. So I'm the godfather of this. I brought this back from my travels, and I've given my peers, you guys, an opportunity to play with the big boys. Having said that, I knew that you were on my level the other night when I got swept. Now that's what I like. Now I know. Now I know when I'm playing you guys. When I'm playing you guys, it's an even playing field. It's not as though I'm going to walk over you.
No.
Which I love because that means we're creating here a real beer pong championship. So that fucking scumbag Elijah and Matthias,
He's just
I'm
lucky
calling
being
you
out.
out. I want to call you out because number 1, you scumbags. Number 2, you probably smell like shit. And number 3, I reckon you guys fucking drink cider and not beer.
No, they drink Captain Morgan.
They were drinking
You know
Captain
what?
Morgan's.
I'm out. It's called beer pong, not Captain Morgan pong. The captain doesn't make an appearance at my beer pong tournament. You drink what you fucking supply.
Yeah.
So, hey, look, boys, if you want to join the Mixed Business Christmas party,
Oh, it's a great day.
we're going out. You're invited. I'm going to invite you now because I reckon you'll pull out next week
Yeah.
because you're too scared.
Yeah.
It's a $50 buy-in.
$50.
You put a pineapple on the line
Oh,
and you play like men, and I'm teaming both of them up.
yeah.
Because, sorry, mate, Paddy and Luke and Brendan and Abs and myself, we all got partners, champs.
And Matt Ray.
Matt Ray, the Stingers.
The
No, I
Stinger.
don't think he'll make an appearance as a dad.
Yeah. Oh, that is
Wouldn't
true.
it be good to see Rachel make an appearance?
Oh,
I'll tell you. I'll tell you a story about Rach.
Rachel and Abs going at each other would be the best.
Dude, Rachel shuts Abs down
Does,
all the
did
time.
Rachel play back
Shut-
in her day?
My sister, I'll tell you what.
Because yeah,
This-
she said
Rachel's a
she-
myth. Rachel is a fucking myth,
Yeah.
right? The best person you'll ever get drinking with.
Oh, she's a great person.
You know what I mean? And we even saw it at the party when Matt Matt, that's Brendan's party, yeah?
Brennan's party.
Thanks for your invite to your 18th, by the way, Paddy. Really appreciate it. Thanks, bro.
I knew this
Thanks,
was
brother.
getting up.
But Rachel used to go, and one Super Bowl, me and Rachel went to a friend's, it was about 5 years ago, went to a friend's, her friend's house. And we were playing beer pong. It was about 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Rachel was that maggot.
PM, yeah?
4 o'clock PM. So we got there about 12. We were playing beer pong. Rachel got that maggot. She's chundering everywhere, spewing up beer everywhere, having a great
Oh,
time.
I couldn't imagine.
Mate,
Did
honestly,
she Chunder
she's a
Dragon?
mum
Did
now.
she Chunder Dragon?
no Chunder Dragon.
No
And that's-
Chunder.
I want to touch on that, Cole. I want to touch on the
I'm
Cole.
all on the Chunder
Are we
Dragon,
on the
but
Cole?
we're- Yeah, oh,
Yeah,
it's
I'm on
so
it.
far.
But are
on
you-
this
are you
Cole.
on- are
I'm
you-
promoting it.
Are you on for the spewing all over the toilet as well?
I don't think so.
Do you think that's a bit too
I think
much?
it's a bit far because
If you get a Chunder Dragon, you do it in the garden.
Okay,
It's
so
always
if,
in the garden.
if you're
okay.
if you're in a garden, then you can move your
if
head around.
anyone's spewing from now on, I want it
it's called the
videoed.
Yeah.
I want Mixed Business Podcast tagged, and I want hashtag Chunder Dragon.
Chunder Dragon.
Chunder Dragon, West Side.
Right.
Do we all remember Chunder Dragon?
Well, we know it's an ancient tradition.
Yeah.
That
Ancient
emperor,
Dragon.
bro. That emperor.
Yeah.
I don't
I
drop
do
much-
remember
I don't
you.
drop anymore. That's my problem.
Emperor Spew Up Corn. That's what his name was.
Spew up corn, and he was Asian.
He was an Asian fella.
It's
Lovely guy.
interesting. Spew-
Lovely guy.
Spew up corn.
Spew Up Corn.
Spew up corn.
Emperor Spew Up Corn. Emperor Spew Up Corn.
Spew up corn.
Emperor Spew Up Corn. Like, why are Asians doing that?
They're good people, but
Great
did you see
people.
the Japanese when they left their change room in the World Cup?
Mate, to be honest with you, I don't know if they could find their way into the change room. They might not have been able to see, so they might have gone to another change room. That's super. I'll take that.
I'm saying it. I'm that calm.
Brendan. They have but what I want to say is Rachel was the best. Like, she's such a
Yeah.
great mother, and she's a great wife. She's a great sister. She's a great cousin to you guys. But Rachel going out, oh my god! And we'll get her out.
I never saw her.
I'm telling you, World Cup 2026.
Oh, 20
Rachel's coming out of retirement.
How old will the kids be then?
Don't worry about the kids.
Yeah.
You put them in a foster home.
That's 8 years.
The kids are going in a foster home, bro.
Oh,
The kids will be old enough.
And you
to
know
be
what?
up.
We can talk about this now. Words out. Rachel's pregnant again.
we don't talk about it.
We don't talk about it.
I knew
Maybe so we
about
could
it.
talk
I
about
knew about it, and not by my mum or my dad who knew about it before me, but by Stingray himself.
Yeah, exactly.
the word.
Well, I
I
told
knew-
Matt, I asked Matty after the podcast. I said I
knew
wanted to
like-
bring it up. I wanted to
I
bring
knew
it
so
up.
long ago.
I wanted to bring it
Yeah,
up.
this is bullshit. Why
And
don't
he
I get
goes-
told about these things?
Well, if you made an appearance to our
Yeah.
family events,
If
which
you
are
actually
compulsory,
turn up-
events,
when do you not get invited to our family
when am I
catch-up?
not at the family events?
No, it's not the family events. It's these events.
Well, we're a brotherhood, brother.
It's these events. It's not
I'm
the
always
family
there.
events.
My attendance is over 80%.
I reckon your attendance is about 75.
I'm
You
gonna
and
go
Brandon
84.
are neck and neck.
Brendan's attendance
Brendan's attendance. Are you kidding?
is 0.1%.
Are you kidding? Brendan's attendance is about 12.
Brandon and Patrick are neck and neck.
I don't know the last time I've seen Brendan, and he lives with me. Let alone it.
I think he's
What
been
are
here
these?
twice or 3 times.
No, to be honest, guys, Brendan's got his priorities spot on. He's
that?
stealing suits. He's buying last-minute flights. He's not responding to our group chat,
Oh,
mate, and I hope he's wearing protection.
yeah, that's just,
You know, next thing I'm going to hear is Brendan's running for president. I wouldn't doubt it.
of Australia as well.
You wouldn't know.
Prime Minister, is he?
Yo, we wouldn't
Of
even
Fiji.
know. We wouldn't even know.
Brendan could be in fucking Fiji right now. Who
You know what
knows?
would happen? We'll just see flyer somewhere stuck
Yeah.
up on a post outside on the street saying Brendan Hooper for mayor. And we're going to be like, oh. did
Don't you
realize
know
that?
the mayor?
I know the mayor, yeah, I do.
Luke knows the mayor. Nice fart.
Boys, I'm going to take a quick piss break. I've got to piss hard. It always tends to happen about this 49 minute mark. I've got to have a piss. Just want to show you this video.
Yeah.
Some other chicks. Not mad at the chicks.
Just-
Abs is dancing with right now. Freaky Friday. Not mad at these girls. Look at this. Oh my God.
He's done well, hasn't he?
How envious are we right now watching this? Wow. She's stunning.
She's good.
She's stunning.
She's a very attractive lady.
That's another 10 out. That's Abs' chick again.
And there's
Abs
only
has
4
got-
of them.
You know what I'm
honestly,
saying?
the bloke.
Schoolies on steroids.
Yeah.
No,
Schoolie
it's
was-
worse. I'm going to tell you something about Abs right now, and I can say it because he's not here. Fuck him. The bloke
Pulls.
only gets 10s.
Wow. You wouldn't pick it, would you?
Like, I'm rating Abs a good solid 3 out of 10.
Oh, that's a modest story, isn't it?
No, Abs is a good guy, but Abs, when he's out, when he's on holidays,
Goes it.
the bloke can dance, he can chat, and he's a good
He can
bloke. But he's
chat.
also a really good bloke.
He can chat.
But he's a good bloke too, so he can relate to anyone. But he's getting 10s, bro.
Oh,
Tens.
The bloke can chat. You know, the last time I saw Abs, his mouth was open the whole time.
Why was it open?
We're back, boys. Hey, boys, you know what? You know when you wake up in the morning
Yeah.
and you're a little bit on the doorstep side.
Yeah.
The doorstep.
Duth.
You're the Rastafarian doorstep.
Dutta.
And you're thinking, I need something here. Like, I really need something. Lady Hill Seafood Takeaway, 463 Port Hacking Road. If you're hungry, if you want some chips, if you want some fish, if you want a world-class hamburger, get yourself down to 463 Port Hacking Road. They're open till about 8:30. They open at 9 o'clock in the morning. They're also on Deliveroo, Uber Eats. If you're hungry, if you're hungover, could be a Friday morning, you're a bit hungover, you got the day off work. Go to Uber Eats, go to Deliveroo, order, friendly service, the best food in the Shire, and you won't be disappointed.
Everybody that that think they know anything about 9/11, they've got to watch Loose Change documentary. Loose Change it's on YouTube. You can watch it. It is phenomenal.
Katie is the best, but the Mixed Business Podcast is better. Woo!
Yeah, look, whenever I'm here, I always use the wrong toilet, some will say.
Yep.
But you and I both know that there's two types of people in this world.
Share. Who is it?
There's liars.
Yep.
and
Which we don't like.
Which we don't like.
We don't like them.
No. So there's liars and people who piss in the shower.
People who piss in the shower.
So we all know that when we come here, there's no such thing as
No, we don't use the toilet,
Don't
man.
need the toilet.
we just
aim for the
shower.
drain.
Yeah,
Just
aim for the drain. And
Do
if
you
you
like
don't,
my,
it doesn't matter.
Do you like my Larry Klein Meats apparel? On the arm, you know what it says?
Try my meat.
Try my meat. Larry Klein Wholesale Meats.
Yeah, I like
How
it.
good is that for apparel?
That's great.
Thanks, Zach, for giving it to me, brother. I appreciate it.
That's mad.
Boys, what I wanted to touch on,
Yep.
we can do one or two things. We can go one or two directions here. We can go sports all in.
Is this a category game, like a?
Yeah, I'll let you
Game
choose.
show?
I'll let you choose. We don't even have to do a sports all in if you don't want to. I'm
Yeah.
happy not to.
There's not been that much sport.
Not really. Just
Oh.
rugby league rounds.
We're not big
What else
on
have we
rugby.
had? We went over the
World
trades of
Cup
the
final.
NBA.
Unless you
we
go
went over
into
the- we went
Did you do the
over
World Cup
transfers
final?
and trades,
We did
NBA
that.
and soccer.
the trades. Has there been some big soccer signings?
Yeah.
Ronaldo.
Liverpool's been moving around.
All right,
Ronaldo.
let's do a 2-minute sports all in. What do we got?
Cristiano Ronaldo to Juve.
Cristiano Ronaldo, Juventus. Yep, move on.
Massive.
Alison Becker, the goalkeeper, moved to Liverpool.
Move on.
Soccer fans would know. Yeah, soccer's pretty much done with that.
Basketball.
And then you got basketball.
oh,
DeRozan traded
We've done that. Yep.
LeBron to LA.
Rugby league. Let's skip it. South lost. Beyond.
South lost. They got pumped.
Yeah, they did that.
Manly
That was
sucked.
4-4.
Well, they're trying to go.
Brisbane
Manly got
smacked them as
fed.
well.
Manly got fed today.
Manly got absolutely butt raped with no lube. Manly got 2 thumbs up the bum today.
They got Barracuda
That's not always
reverse.
bad.
They got the reverse Barracuda.
Actually, we can't go into that. Could we? Just on a side note, boys, have you guys ever had the old
I can't say.
in the old Shaminda vase?
No.
You've had the old index finger in the Shaminda vase
Stinky
while
and
you're
stinky,
copping
as some would say,
you're copping a old schmozzer.
I can't.
I can't say I've had that ever, but I also don't live with abs.
Yeah.
So
No, Abs always gives me a good finger in the Shaminda vase when he
You
gives
try
me
it when I'm here, but you just got to sort of
Yeah,
kick it.
that's fair. That's fair enough.
But
Shout out to our family listening. Pleasure.
yeah, Laura,
I want to go into this story. I wanted to go into it all podcast.
go shoot.
There's a French town in Australia. There is a French place.
I think I know what you're talking about.
And
Definitely know what's
and
coming
there's
here.
no one who tells the story better than this bloke. I've got him in the house,
Yeah.
and Abs isn't here to rip on you either. So you can go uncensored.
Uncensored.
Now, I just want
It's
to
big.
have I pronounced it correctly? Is it Nooswa?
Nooswa. Si.
it's
Where is Nooswa?
Oui. Nooswa is a
And translated in Australian, how do you say it?
Noosa.
Noosa. Okay.
Noosa.
Yes.
So Noosa, as
Yes.
many people in Australia would know, Queensland, city in
Okay.
Queensland,
Nooswa.
city, town, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty nice. It's beaches, it's hot weather.
Yep.
It's a great place. Now, there's a few things we went to Noosa once, and it was a pretty eventful trip. But we went there as a family once and stayed with Dad's friend in their house.
Sorry, where were you?
Nooswa.
Nooswa.
It's hot as well. So I'll give you the Fahrenheit and then I'll give you the degrees in
Okay.
Celsius. So
Yes.
Fahrenheit 96.6 roughly.
Yep.
And then
For all the American
for all the
viewers out
American
For all our American, actually, big shout out to our American listeners. Really appreciate it.
American listeners.
Alan
Allen Hotel. Yeah,
Alan?
mate, get your fucking sponsors right. The Allen Hotel.
Yeah, Allen Hotel.
And goddamn,
Larry
Lady Hill Takeaway.
Yeah. Look, Alan's a good bloke as well.
He's a good
Alan
bloke.
and Steve. Anyways.
You like that story?
I like
Wasn't that crazy?
Alan.
Fuck, that's
Man.
crazy.
Coincidence? Anyways, let's get back to this.
Yeah.
So Nooswa,
So Nooswa.
beautiful place. We stayed with a family. Did I tell you it was hot?
How hot?
96.6 Fahrenheit.
What's
About
that in Celsius?
About 36,
Wow.
roughly.
And
I
this
could
was-
be off by a couple of degrees here.
And this
there,
was
but-
at Nooswa?
So Nooswa, it's a French little. It's not even French, but we think it's French.
I think it's found a
I
bit
think it's a bit
French.
French.
We're gonna call it
I would say
French,
it's a bit French.
Yeah, so it's Nooswa. The Aussies would know it as
Je
Noosa.
m'appelle Nooswa.
Yeah, no?
That's how Noosa pronounces it.
Oh yeah, because Noosa's
Je
not
m'appelle
a
Noosa.
person. So yeah, we're in this. We're staying with Dad's mate. I didn't know if I told you that. Dad's mate. Yeah.
How long? Yeah, okay. Yeah, you stayed with the other
stay
one.
with
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
Yeah, and went there for a family trip. They had some dogs, right?
What kind of dogs?
They had 2 dogs.
Yes.
One was quite big, was it? I can only remember the little
Isn't
one.
that beautiful?
I don't
though?
remember.
Look at Noosa on the TV. Isn't that a beautiful beach?
That is a gorgeous beach. What beach is that? Is that
That's
actually
Noosa-
That's
Nooswa.
Sunshine Coast, mate.
Nooswa.
That's a different beach altogether.
Well, that's frugal, frolicker.
Yeah, that's the wrong.
We're-
beach.
I'm out of
You
that.
are.
I don't know what you're googling, but you're definitely not on the right
That's
thing.
Noosa.
Oh, yeah.
Noosa heads.
Nooswa?
Noosa heads.
Nooswa.
For all those who want to see a good video, type in Noosa gives heads.
Okay. Go for it.
Anyways, so we're at Noosa. Where were we? Noosa. 36.6 degrees. Noosa.
Nooswa.
And we're staying with some friends. Dogs, 2 little ones. We're going to go 2 little. Just for
Yeah, I
the
think
story's
those
sake.
What kind?
Jack Russell. Yeah, little Jackie. And little... What are you looking up here? Noosa gives... Noosa gives...
Is it?
No. All right, don't. If
Okay,
you're over-
yeah, okay. Yeah, go.
So, yeah, we're at this family's house, and they had 2 little dogs.
How hot was it?
It was hot.
It was
I mean,
a very steaming day.
It was so
Sweat.
hot that one day we went to get ice creams.
Yes.
Oh, the ice cream. Now, there's the Hooper family. If you know the Hooper family, and I don't know if you do, but if you know the Hooper family, and I'm talking my family,
Yep.
my
Yes.
immediate family, the ones that are
The Brotherhood.
brotherhood, there's always one thing in our fridge. And I think most families would have this, but there's
And if you don't, you're doing it wrong.
you're doing it wrong. And now
Definitely doing it
and how you consume this good out of your fridge is also a big thing. Now, the Hoopers, we have normally a carton.
What's this? What's this? What is this? What is it?
It's custard.
It is
I'm not a massive fan of custard.
Custard.
Oh,
As
man.
some would
the
say.
custard in
Nooswas
Nooswa.
would say
Custard.
custard.
Don't get
So
started. on
the
custard.
custard's a big part. Every family event ever will have.
Paul's Valley, a kilogram of Paul's Valley custard costs $4
That's cheap.
online.
Now,
That's not the good one, but you need the thick one. You need the custard. Best.
So we're in Noosa. Hot day. Hot day.
Yeah.
About 36.6 degrees.
way back from the beach.
Come back from the beach. I'm about 12. Luke's about 14. Brendan's about 16.
Wait,
Walk
hang
in-
on, where is Brendan?
Bre-
Who are you?
You know
Got
who
no
works at
offense.
Woolies?
Who?
Matt, my friend.
You know who else is a scumbag too?
No.
That Lodgia?
Yeah,
Lodgia.
Elijah.
I'm going to call him Lodgia.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're in Noosa.
Yeah,
Walk
Nooswa.
into this Nooswa family tree.
Luke's really looking flash right now. Like, Luke's a bit of a dime piece. So
He's the stylish one, isn't he?
add him on Facebook, add him on Instagram, Luke Hooper, and get in his pants. Because, to be honest with you, if you want the closest thing to
This is
sucking
the
on
Luke
Jack-
Cooper dating hotline. If you want to apply through Instagram.
If you want to suck on
Just
Luke's
DM.
dick and pretend it's James Dean, and you want to shove the old Shaminda, you want the old Shaminda to get a digit in there,
Pinky.
or you could do the Barracuda.
the Barracuda. It's a movement.
I don't know how it will work on Luke because he's got a cock, but if you want, Luke's officially single.
Yeah.
So we all are. Actually, fuck it, add us all on Facebook. But go through Luke, because Luke's our manager. Luke will sort you out.
I'm the
Nooswa,
manager.
back to Nooswa.
Back to Nooswa. So we've rocked around the corner. My mum and I have got our gay times, happy old gay times in our
Golden gay time.
And the golden.
So walked around to the fridge.
Yeah, the frozen section. Yeah.
Nooswa.
And
Well, not the frozen, it would be the fridge.
Oh, it's like the fridges. Yeah, but the fridges are always across from the golden, the frozen section. Yeah.
Onward.
And I look at Brendan, look at Luke, and they've got this tub of custard in there.
half a litre of custard.
That's what you're buying. You're not getting an ice
500
cream.
milliliter, 500 milligram.
You're buying some filthy custard to slob down your throat.
And now I'm younger brother going, oh, now I want some custard. So I've chucked my gay time back in the fridge. I've gone over, grabbed the custard. We've all checked out.
Meanwhile, we did actually ask permission first. So I remember I asked Dad, I was like, can I just get custard instead? He's like, looked at me really funny.
Yeah, he
like,
looked- he
what?
looked like I didn't raise
You
this
want
human.
custard? And why not? We're on holiday.
Well, your dad, honestly, your dad's not going to be like, no, you can't get custard.
No,
Your dad's
he-
just going to be like, whatever,
he just
bro.
looked at us and he was
You
just
do
like,
you.
he was
You
like,
do you,
strange
bro."
request, but you can definitely have it.
He goes, you do you. Ooh. You do you. You're adopted. We got you from a Latino family. You've always had rhythm. You do you, brother. Well, honestly, Luke is adopted.
listens to Spanish music.
No, Luke's adopted.
Luke, sing us a line of your favourite Spanish music right now.
I'm not singing it.
Despacito.
He's got some other one that he loves.
I got a
He puts it on in the
playlist
shower
of
as
Spanish.
well.
I got a
Puts it on in
playlist
the
of
shower.
Okay, let's finish this story off quickly.
All right, back to Noosa.
Nooswa.
They check out Nooswa, 36 degrees. They check out with
Fahrenheit?
Fahrenheit 96.6.
Lovely.
Yep. Sorry. They check out with their custard. We're walking down the street. 3 bloody studs of the Noosa street just sipping on our custard back and forth.
Just slugging that
Yeah.
filthy. You know what
Filthy,
custard would be
yellow-
like? Custard's the only equivalent to cum that I think you could get to. So I
reckon?
think you
It's
guys
a lot of
actually like the feeling of cum down your throats.
Yeah, really.
Like that's. I think
don't know,
you
to be
like
honest-
that.
Just touching on that though, I've never tried cum.
No, me neither.
Well, well, you've got to reference it from somewhere.
Abses. Nah. Well done, Luke. Well played. Touche. Touche.
Anyways, we'll get back to that dog. Now, I brought up the dog for a specific reason,
Yes.
and it's not a very happy ending story.
So
But
if you
want
don't
more-
like detail, I would turn off now.
oh, but keep it on, keep it on.
But just
Come
keep
back
it
in
there's,
a
these
couple-
two, there's these two little dogs
two
running
little
around. What
dogs
happened?
running around. One's a bit older, one's a bit younger. As
Obviously, yeah, that happened.
as it works
They're not
out.
identical.
Now, these dogs are really sort of energetic little things, and they love to run around, they love to chase things, and we notice that. Now, whenever you jumped in the pool, if you got your head under the pool, like under the
So if you
surface-
were abs in the pool,
if you just stepped in the pool as abs and your head's under and you're drowning, this dog will jump on top and try and get you out.
Yep.
But it's a little Jack Russell type thing. So, anyways, we come back from our holiday and Dad goes, and this is the most Australian thing ever happened to this dog, right? Dad goes, oh, I've got to tell you something. A couple weeks later, I've got to tell you something. I'm like, what? He goes, oh.
Did your dad laugh? Because your dad doesn't laugh
Dad's
much.
very serious, man.
I don't know if your dad's ever had a smile in his
He
life.
does. He does.
No,
he
I'm
does.
just
He
doing it.
does. Especially when you say Brennan's whipped.
Or if we're giving mum shit at dinner.
Oh, so he likes it when you rip on your mum.
Yeah, when we rip
Or
on
when
mum,
we rip on mum.
when we rip
Dad
on
loves
mum,
it.
Dad loves it.
Oh, I love it. Your dad always sleeps naked, by the way.
He does, even in winter.
Yep.
He's got a thing about
Respect.
I do as well. I hate wearing clothes.
Yeah, respect.
There was something he said. Oh, it was...
I want my willy to be free when I
He
sleep.
reckons that you can get like climatized if you sleep. If you sleep enough naked, like does not matter. It doesn't matter what time of year it is. Your body will climatize that you can just sleep anywhere.
Does he use a blanket?
No, he sleeps on top. He reckons that you can just climatize. Give yourself a day or two, you're good.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm used to
And
it.
because it's always changing, you're just always acclimatizing. So it's like it just doesn't make sense. Anyway,
I'm not gonna argue with you.
You've got to
He's a genius.
Yeah, he's a smart bloke, but you've got to
Does
you've got to
do a
ask him about
conference just in button-up shirts and underwear.
that. And he does do those. The
Does
classic,
them well.
The classic old phone conference with the halfie.
I learned that from him, and I did it a few times.
Undies and a button-up shirt.
Yep,
But,
finish Nooswa.
So yeah, well, these little dogs. He goes, yeah, I've got something to tell you about little Jackie. We'll call him Jackie. I don't know the name.
Let's call him Abs.
Let's go, little labs.
Got to talk to you about little Abs.
And
He's drowned
I was
in
like,
the pool.
what? He goes,
Abdul Jr..
Well, the dog passed away. And we're like, oh, shit, that's not good.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah.
How?
You shouldn't be laughing. at
Bruce
this.
Lee? Bruce Lee kicked him.
A kangaroo punched him.
Dude, he cops a right hook.
He ran into a bush.
He copped, he ran, chasing after his kangaroo. Kangaroo didn't like this little dog chasing it, turned around, knocked him on the jaw, out. Dead.
Out like a light.
Gone.
Dude, UFC match. Little Abs versus kangaroo.
Versus Australian kangaroo
World
from
champion.
Nooswa.
But that's actually a thing. Have
New
you seen
world
it?
champion is the kangaroo.
Yeah.
Abs dead. Not Abdul Karim Kamal Hassan,
Yeah,
but
little
little
dog.
Abs.
Little Abdul
Little Abs, the
dog.
dog, is
Jack
dead.
Russell. Yeah. Have you seen that part? There was another video around Facebook where a guy walked up to a kangaroo and just slapped it one.
Yeah, because it had the dog in a headlock.
Yeah, just completely.
Dude, there's a lot of dumb bogans out there. I would not slap anything.
I wouldn't.
I'm not going near one of those red kangaroos. You know what they do? You know what they do? They don't only box. Have you seen their biceps? They're on steroids. Like, they're pure testosterone, but they'll go on their back. They'll lean on their tail.
They lean on their
Kick
tail.
out.
Kick the shit out of you. You've seen the size of their legs. They'll kick and kill you.
Yeah, those things.
I'm out, bro. I'm not doing that.
not going near.
I'm out for fights. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
not- it's the same
Listen,
as-
if you want to fight me, not happening. If you
Same
want
as
to
Magpie.
love me, jump in.
Same as magpies. I wouldn't go near them.
So,
Like magpies are the Australian
out.
bloody nightmare.
Magpies are fine.
Dude,
This guy's just paranoid.
Oh.
He's paranoid of everything.
I can't go near birds. Birds. The other day.
You want to talk about fears with someone? He's scared of everything.
what's your number one fear, boys? And we'll tail off here.
I
We've got a couple
think,
more.
probably.
Commitment. It's a one night stand. Guy, girl, hermaphrodite, transvestite, transgender, pansexual, German sexual, Furman sexual, Blurman sexual.
dog.
Where's Brendan? Hashtag. So mine's heights. Mine, and I'm opposite to you. So mine, I'm petrified of heights.
Yeah, but you.
It's the only thing I'm petrified of. I'm only petrified of heights in man-made.
Oh, so if
buildings.
you're on a cliff.
So if no, because I've always climbed trees, gone really high. If I'm on a cliff, I'm okay.
Just going to interrupt our podcast here. I've just had a reply from Abs. Hashtag pray for Abs. We're going into this. Hashtag pray for Abs. We wanted to get well, wanted to get home. He sent me a couple of updates from Ibiza, Spanish Islands. I think that's where they are, somewhere like that. I want to play the first snippet. Now, I want you to hear how happy Abs is and how G'd he is for this place that he's landed to. Here it is.
Good morning, mixed business. Actually, it's afternoon here. Anyway, whatever. Day one in Ibiza. What a fucking place. Ibiza, whatever, however the fuck you want to say it. Why does it have a Z if they say it's Ibiza? Doesn't make sense. Nothing here really makes sense, to be honest, but it's fucking amazing. It is fucking beautiful. The food, I haven't eaten anything yet. The people are nice. The party scene's pretty fucking good. We're going to go out partying soon, so far so good. I'll check in with you a bit later.
Now what I want you guys to do is I want you to listen to his second snippet and to hear what I would like to call a defeated man. Not only a defeated man, a weathered, lack of sleep, lack of water, too much alcohol, too much enjoyment of Abdul Karim Kamal Hassan. Now let's get this hashtag going. Hashtag pray for Abs. Hashtag pray for Brendan. Hashtag where are both of them?
Day 4 in Ibiza. What the fuck am I doing here? I'm fucking done. I'm done with everything. I want to go back to Sydney. I don't even want to go to Mykonos. Done. Ibiza, you got me. Defeated. I'm fucking done.
Rats, right? And by they, scientists, I don't mean just some random hobo on the street. They've done a study, and the older rats, right, they'll send a younger rat in to eat the food.
Yeah,
Now, if the food's got poison in it and that young rat dies, the older rat goes, don't eat that shit.
Yeah.
So the older rat's learn to not do it because he's seen him a million times, genetic memory's passed on. So now what they're doing is they're making time-lapse poison. So they're making poison that will kill them 2 days later rather than instantly or an hour later. So they're trying to trick the rats. Rats are still surviving. How crazy is that?
But then
that's in every
because I
animal.
read something about this and it was saying that people's fears is what they've been told up to fear. So you're born with no fears,
Yep.
And if you've grown up and you're like when you're a kid, right? You go to like a cliff edge. Your parents go, no, don't go near there.
Yeah.
Your subconscious memory has been trained to say, oh, it's bad for me to go near a cliff edge because I'll fall off. So it's not genetic memory. It's like you're trained.
So you're trained.
You're
that way.
trained.
Okay.
You're trained that's bad.
It's crazy, bro. I always find it really crazy, and this is where Abs will be like, "You're a dickhead. We've got to wrap it up." We'll wrap it up in a little bit, but I always find it so crazy that our brain, and the fact that we can actually produce a podcast and get out to people around the world who we love and care about, and we're so happy they're listening to, and they can pretend like they're sitting in a situation. So when you listen to a podcast, perfect scenario, you think you're in the room. So the stories I tell, the honesty that we're sharing on this podcast is because I want people to enjoy stories. I think everyone needs their story, and me and Matt were talking about it the other night.
Yeah.
But our brain has the ability to take ourselves out of this room, this one room, put ourselves into space, be able to imagine space, put ourselves in a car and drive a car as if it was our own body. And it's huge, right? Like you can park a car, reverse parallel park a car. You can kick a soccer ball and bend it into a goal with your imagination. Like it's your footwork from your brain to your foot that bends the soccer ball into a goal. Our brain is the most unique
Muscle memory
organism. And then also our brain has caused the most murders, the most suicides, the most violence. This one organ in our head produces everything, like all these buildings and stuff, and also produces all these bad things as well. It's crazy to think this one. It's literally the size. You put your fists together. You put your fists in. You put your hands in a fist. Put them together. That's your brain, and that dictates everything that you do and everything society does.
You know I've held a brain.
Have you? Did you fist it?
You barracuda.
Did you?
You
poke
just
it?
did a barracuda.
Let's go through. So we've got We'll wrap up with this. We've got the barracuda, which is a new thing to our cult. Now this is a traditional move. I reckon it's in the Kama Sutra, to be honest. But the barracuda is the old. Most Australians would know this. 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. Right?
Basically.
We know that, but we've abbreviated it to the barracuda. What it is if you hold your hand out, you tuck your thumb in, you put your ring finger down, and you've got your index and your middle finger together, and you've got the pinky on his lonesome. Now, this equates to a sexual maneuver. If you can't figure that out, jump off a cliff. That's what we call the barracuda. So I want to see. I don't want to see that hashtag. It's a bit rude. But what I want you to do is salute our Mixed Business Army with a. If you do the barracuda, you listen to the Mixed Business podcast.
Yeah.
Right. G'day, champ, and everyone knows.
Yeah.
It's the old salute, or it's the old. What do you want, buddy? You want a beer?
Your point.
And then there's a Chunder Dragon. That's the initiation we need to
Now
start.
the Chunder Dragon is probably my favourite.
Genius.
It's
the best.
It's amazing.
I've seen a
I
friend
still
of
haven't done it yet.
Neither. Oh, I'm sorry.
a friend of
I
mine.
haven't had an opportunity.
A friend of mine, Steve Lane, he did the best Chunder Dragons I've ever seen. He's very limber. Got some really good, like he's got great wings.
Yeah, so you can really.
Dude,
push
this
it.
guy's a freak actually. Shout out to Peak Primal Fitness. He's really doing good things,
Oh, yeah,
and
you told me that.
to the Inn at Tyler Hill as well. Him and his wife are doing great jobs there, and I wish them all the best. Love you to pieces, guys. But he did a really good Chunder Dragon.
Yeah.
You know. Boys, I think that's about it. We've gone a little bit over time, but
all right.
it's been an absolute
Bit
pleasure.
fun.
Is there any last
Great.
words you want to say to Abs, Brendan, listeners?
I mean, Brendan might not hear this anyway, so there's no point wasting my breath there. I know
hope
Danielle.
Abs is-
Danielle doesn't allow it. It's not PG.
I hope Abs is doing well over there.
And let's
Ibiza.
Ibiza. Well, Abs goes from Ibiza now. They go in the airport. I
They left today.
think he's hurting a little bit,
He is. He told us he's battling.
but we'll hear it. We'll hear it before
Yeah,
his
he
own
was
words.
battling.
And then he goes to Amsterdam. He's going to go to Paris, a few other places. We'll get his raps in a future podcast. But gentlemen, it's been great because I don't know what I would have done without you guys.
Oh, it was fun.
Would have been boring.
Well,
Now you know what we're going to do. We're going to fucking play a bit of beer pong.
yeah, we are.
Where's
real-
Elijah
real
and Matt
beer
right
pong.
now? Where are those dogs?
Bit of real beer
Probably
pong.
working.
Little dogs.
6
Probably
cups. No
working.
stupid
Hey, you know what I
rules.
want to do? Matt, we're going to go around the circle here. We're all going to do it. Matt and Elijah, you little dogs. Go.
Matt and Elijah. You little dog.
No. Do it properly. You little dog.
You
Fucking little dog.
There you go.
Matt and Elijah, you fucking little dog.
as I said, guys, episode 9 of the podcast. We're 9 deep.
9 down.
Jeez, we're 9
down.
down.
What's the Big 10 going to be?
Oh,
Meth.
Meth.
It's been a pleasure. Thanks, guys, for joining in, for joining the co-host in the podcast. Always a pleasure. I love you guys to pieces. You know that.
Yep.
Families first. Family should be first. 100%. And invest in your family and friends. Everyone be safe, and we'll clock out. So me and Abs have been doing a little thing, which we've been clocking out, where we go, see you, champ. So we'll go, Mixers podcast. See you later. You ready? All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in to Mixers podcast. See you, champ.
see you, champ.
See you.